Yo, what's up my people, and of course welcome back to another video. This is our live class with of course 0 miles. Okay, yeah, if you can hear me, please leave a comment. You leave a comment if I'm audible enough. Leave a comment if I'm audible enough. Please leave a comment so I can know that I'm audible enough. Okay, please leave a comment, and if you can be able to see the charts, if you can see the charts, please leave a comment. If you can see the charts, please leave a comment. Please leave a comment if you can see the charts. Leave a comment if you can see the charts. I don't know if you can see the charts. Please leave a comment. Leave a comment. Leave a comment. Leave a comment before I start. Let's start analyzing the markets together. Please leave a comment. Please leave a comment. I can see everything. Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Please, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me, please? Okay, I think I'm just gonna be waiting for like 2 minutes before we start up. 2 minutes before we start up. So you're gonna prepare. You should have your own question. Yes, we can hear you. You're gonna be having your own chart, so you can tell me that this chart, please analyze for me, so that we're gonna be learning straight away from the charts. So that's it. Please leave a comment. Let me see those comments. Yeah, so I'm gonna be starting, and the charts that you're seeing, the chart, this is Euro AUD. So we're gonna start with the Euro AUD as you also prepare your own. Yes, we can hear you. As you also prepare your own what? As you also prepare your own chart, like prepare your own question, maybe say analyze this market for us for tomorrow, because the week is just starting. So we can analyze the markets together and we see what we shall come up with. Okay, yeah, so we're remaining with something like 1 minute and some few seconds to start. 1 minute and some few seconds to start. The image is not clear enough. Are you guys sure the image is not clear enough, please? Are you guys sure enough the image is not clear enough? Please tell me. Okay, let me work on my image here. I think I noticed a small problem. Okay. I think it's clear enough now. Please tell me if it's not clear enough. Please tell me, so that we start when everything is set. Okay, so that we start when everything is set. You can drop comments where you're watching from. Drop the comments. I know where you're watching from. So before we start, let me see those comments that I'm watching from this place. And I told you prepare your chart because this week is just starting. So you can be having of any chart, like any pair that you want us to analyze together, because remember the week is just starting. And we can analyze the markets together so that we see how far we can. And watching from Nigeria, thank you so much. The image, sorry, I hope the image is now clear, guys, before I can start, because it's time to start. And the chart that you're seeing here, this is Euro AUD, watching from Nairobi, Kenya. Thank you so much. And the chart that you're seeing here, this is Euro AUD, watching from Nairobi, Kenya. Thank you so much. This is Euro AUD, and we are going to be going straight away analyzing. Remember, I only use pure price action in my analysis, and I told you pure price action is the king. When you learn about pure price action, you will never go back to indicators, because pure price action solves everything. Watching from Uganda, thank you so much. Now, I think let's go started immediately. Yeah, immediately. We're starting immediately. So if you look at my charts here, I have Euro AUD. Okay. And as I told you, one important thing is as I told you, one important thing is when we are analyzing, we start from high time frames, then coming to small time frames. I hope my chart is clear, guys. Let me just hope so. Let me just hope my chart is clear, because let me just hope my chart is clear. Nakuru, Kenya. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know Nakuru very, very, very well. Yeah, so let me just hope my chart is clear. That is my only worry. Yeah, I don't want to make, no, it's not clear, bro. No, are you sure, guys? My chart is not clear. Please tell me if my chart is not clear, please, before I start. Is my chart clear, guys? Please tell me if my chart is not clear. Please inform me that your chart is not clear. Tell me, please, if my chart is not clear. Inform me that your chart is not clear. Yes, it's fine. Just a moment. I work on it. I think the problem is I'm very lazy. I would have learned how to use OBS, something like that, to go live on YouTube. Not clear. Sure, I think everyone is having this same issue. Not clear. Is it clear now? If it's not clear still, you tell me, guys. If it's not clear still, you tell me. I've just made some. Is it clear now? Because I've just made some organization. Is it clear now? It keeps zooming in and out of focus. Okay. I think it won't do that again. Let me just have the last comment if it's not clear, so I can start. And I told you this is Euro AUD, so we can analyze this together, but we can't work. But we can work with that for today. Yeah, it's not clear. I'm looking for someone, by the way. I wish I could get someone who could who could take me pics, like camera. I would pay them. If you're living in around Uganda and you're living around Mbale town, yeah, I'd employ someone to be holding the things for me. Or if you're an expert in this online stuff, like how to go live on stuff, so I can just talk, because I find a lot of difficulty. Yeah, as I told you guys, I'm not a YouTuber. I just try to bring you information. Yeah, I just try to bring you the information. That's why I take long to not that clear. Just a moment. I just try to bring you the information. Information only. Yeah, I don't really do YouTube stuff so much. So it's very hard for me sometimes. So I don't know if you can get me that. Let me do it like that. I don't know if can you see now? Can you see now clearly? I'm kind of playing. Just a moment. I think it's now clear, guys. I can start. Please tell me to start, so I can start analyzing this chart. As long as you can see it. Or someone can text me on Telegram and tell me if it's clear or not clear. Someone can text me, see if it's clear or not clear. Yes, it's okay. We can work with that. Okay, if we can work with that, then no prox. Now let's go straight away. So this is Euro AUD, guys. This is Euro. One thing you have to understand in the market is trade what you see. Don't force the market. If we don't see anything here, then we are not gonna trade it. Okay, we're not going to analyze it. You get that? So this Euro AUD, you can also go to your charts and you see the good thing. Audio is perfect. Okay, thank you. So go to Euro AUD. Okay, and I told you one thing which is very important is when it comes to analyzing, it's always cool to begin from high time frames. Great. Would you talk about? I'll talk about MFF later. Okay, it's always good to start from high time frames. Let's say weekly or monthly. Okay, you can start with the monthly if the new month is beginning. Okay, now I want you to look at this type of candle here. This is the weekly chart. Just a moment. That is the weekly chart. Okay, watching from Busei, Ghana. Thank you so much. So this is the first look at the candles of high time frames. Okay, look at this candle and look at this candle. Okay, now this is a bearish candle and this is a bullish candle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark the opening and the closing price of this bearish candle here that you can see here. Okay, here that you can see, I'm going to mark the opening price and closing price. So you just come here and mark your opening price and the closing price. Don't mark where price, just mark the opening and closing price. We are going to see how price is going to reject to this point. So this is Euro AUD, and this is how we are going to trade Euro AUD. This is how you're gonna trade. This is how we are gonna trade Euro AUD. So the reason why I'm marking this is these are strong zones, strong support and resistance zone. Okay, because of this, these candles are behaving in a different kind of way. So I'm going to see whether they will turn out to be railway tracks or not. Though the week is just starting. Now, if a candle closes above, like if any candle, if we move to small time frames like H4. We are going to be trading in that zone, in this zone that I've just marked. I don't know what's the problem. Just a moment, guys. Just a problem. I told you guys I'm looking for someone to employ so can be able to hold for me this camera stuff, whatever. Yeah. So now I've marked I marked, you see how I marked those points, the opening and closing price. So this is the zone that we are in. I'm expecting price, if I will go by both sides. If price closes above this, you see price is starting to respect this zone. Are you getting me? Let me come back. Let me first remember the week is starting, so we are analyzing for the week. We're analyzing for the week. Okay, I told you this is Euro AUD. We first go to monthly. Okay, but we don't have to bother so much about monthly. Why? Is because the week has the month, we are still almost in the middle of the month. You get that? I always look at the monthly when I always look at the monthly chart, and I look at the candles when a new month is just starting. Now I'm looking at I'm looking at weekly, and I'm trying to make you see these candles. The previous candle, this is a bearish candle. You see this is a bearish candle. Now if this is a bearish candle, I said I'm marking the opening and closing price of this bearish candle. Okay, now let me mark. I'm going to use them as support and resistance points. Okay, so that if price closes above this support and resistance point, then I will trade in that direction in small time frames. Now I've done that, so we are also going to see how this candle here will close. Maybe it will close as a railway track. Just to be, a railway track is a candle which has got almost the same sizes and the same shape. Now if we come to H4, try using a screen recording app, or if you know any screen recording app, you will tell me about it so I can be able to make for you guys perfect live classes. So now you come to small time frames. We are going to trade in line in that zone. You see, this is the zone that we have just marked. Can you guys hear me still? Can you guys hear me still? I'm sure you can hear me. So this is the zone that we have just marked right now. This zone and this zone. So we are waiting for price to either break above or break below this zone. So that's where we are going to trade. You get that? Now let's try to zoom out and see how price is respecting that zone. You can see that price is respecting this zone. You can see this rejection candle. So let's see if price will still respect this zone. You get that? I'm just trying to give you a simple clear picture about this. Now you realize one thing is that in this in this you can see a very nice structure in the market here. Let me mark. So this could be a continuation of a bullish trend, because you can see this. If you know what you call a bullish flag, you should be knowing this. What is a bullish flag? A bullish flag is a continuation of a what? Of a bullish trend. You get that? And we see that by having these lower lows, that you can see this. These are these lower lows. Now what are we expecting then? We have also this here. Then we mark the tops, the main tops. You get that? So what I'm expecting here is I expect price, when you see price breaking these zones here, just buy. I'll be honest with you guys, because you can see this is a very nice setup. Like we are just waiting for price to do whatever it's supposed to do. Now you realize that we have so many tops, touches. Let me draw them. Let me draw an order block, something like an order block in these tops. You can see this. Now what are we expecting? We expect price to break these tops and continue as a what? As a bullish trend. So what is this? We call this a rail, a what? This type of this type of stuff. How can I say? This type of structure, we call it a bullish flag. What does it mean? It means a continuation of a bullish trend. You can see we are having, because if you look at the previous trend, it is a bullish trend, but this is just what you call a correction zone. This that you see here, let me mark the whole point. This is a correction zone that you see here. You see this box here, this is a correction zone. You get that? Correction zone. Then from correction zone we move to the real impulse, which is a bullish trend. I think I should let me repeat again about this, then we are going to have enough time together, guys, so don't worry about anything. And I'm going to be analyzing also the charts that you'll tell me to analyze. If I don't see any setup, I'll be honest with you that, you know what, guys, I'm not thinking anything here. I don't force the market, guys. You get that? And also we are ending the year. That's why market is not all that stable. Now the first thing is that I told you guys is we have seen that yes, the trend is bullish. Okay? And when we talk about a trend is something that it doesn't move straight just like the way you think moving straight. No, it moves in structures, but follows the trend. Now you look at this type of structure, it's confusing people. It's collecting orders, but it is still bullish. You get that? Let me repeat again what I was saying. I said like this, guys. When you come to this type of chart, I came to weekly charts. Remember, the week is starting, so we're analyzing for a full week. I came to weekly charts and I looked at the previous candles. Now the reason why I'm thinking of a buy is because I want you to look at this candle here, this bullish candle here, then look at this bearish candle here, and then look at this is a candle for this week. Now if you look at this bullish candle here, it was a strong buy. Okay, strong buy. Then when it comes to the next bearish candle, this one here, it failed to close above. I want you to realize one thing. Let me first make you understand candles here. Let me mark this, the opening price of this candle here, this green bullish candle, and also mark the closing price of the green bullish candle. Okay. Now then when you go to the bearish candle here, can't you ask yourself that why did the bearish candle, why didn't it close below this point? Why? If that does not happen, it means there is a lot of respect in the market. And also you can see that there is a nice structure in the market here. I want you to realize that in weekly you can see this is a lower low here. We have a lower low here. Okay. Then in this lower low here, so many people are texting me. Just a moment, guys. Please, I don't know whether can you still see my screen well? Can you still see my screen well? And these are two lower lows. Can you still see my screen well, guys? Before I move on. Can you still see my screen well? Yeah. It's not so clear, but I think it's now clear. I'm really sure about it. Yeah. So now if you look at this type of structure in weekly, we zoom a bit. I don't know Guys, I don't know. Can you really see now? Can you see now? Can you see now? Because I'm about to tell you something very important and I don't want you to miss it. Please. Let me hope you can see it now. Because that is my... Yes, you can kind of find, but we can move on. Okay, sure. Now, you can see this. I want you to see this. See this. If you know about market structure, now let me show you something. Lower low. Okay? Lower low. Lower low. Pull back. Now, whenever you see... Guys, I want you to realize something here. I don't know how I'm going to break it, but you have to just realize something here. Let me kind of do it again, because there is something very important here that I shouldn't miss. Very, very important. I say again, very, very important. I'm trying to look at this track and I'm going to break for you so you understand a lot of this. Some secret here, guys. Make sure you understand it. This is, we have a lower low at this point. I'm going to make... You get that? This is a double top, a double bottom. Lower low, lower low. Now, let me mark these lower lows like this. That's lower low 1 and lower low 2. And I want you to realize that in these lower lows, we have nice rejections. Where are the rejections? Look at this candle here. Look at this rejection candle, this bearish rejection candle here. That means a big rejection to the buyers. Okay, then again the same rejection. What does that mean? The dealer has put in a lot of money there. You get that? Whenever you see a strong rejection, real strong, whenever you see like at this point the buyers came in so big because of this rejection, always expect when price comes back to that point. So you can see this, the same thing. Now I want you to realize one thing. After this lower low, we had this lower low and we have a pullback here. And when you see this pullback here, we have a strong engulfing candle. It has engulfed how many candles? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now whenever you see a strong engulfing candle, we always expect a rejection, but there is something which has happened here. They have missed this is how I draw an engulfing candle. You can see this engulfing candle was closed. Was what? This engulfing candle in this pullback. This is a strong engulfing candle. Then you see the price has broken above this strong engulfing candle. You can see this. Price has broken. We expected price to respect this engulfing candle because engulfing candles are really very important, and come back up to this point. But it has what? Broken it. So it has broken above. Now we are dealing in the structure of the market. Now where does the structure of the market come from? I want you to realize this. W. Shit, I'm not. Something like that. So when the structure of the market is being broken, like from here, you can see this. You can see this. That is a very important point. We call that BMS. Now BMS, that is our BMS. Now let me delete that and go straight away to the diagram. Just a moment, guys. Let me delete this. Now let's go straight away to our charts. Now we draw our. You see this. Now this is our point where we don't expect price to come up to this point. Now let's go straight away to this type of candles. Now we are heading to. Now I was talking about these 3 candles. This is the first candle. I'm bringing you this slowly by slowly. This is the first bullish candle, which is very strong. It has even broken the engulfing structure. First bullish candle, then the second bearish candle. Now in this bearish candle, I mark the opening and the closing prices of that bearish candle. Let me mark it again. I'm marking the opening. Yes, you have to be very, very accurate because those points are going to be rejection points. I'm marking the opening and the closing price. Now I think I should change it to a different color. I don't know. Yes, let me change it to a different color so that it doesn't confuse you. Blue. Okay, now we have marked that as our blue. Okay, the opening and closing prices of of that daily candle. Cool. Okay, now I'm going to use these points, opening and closing price, to find out support and resistance in lower time frames. Now I went to H4, and when I went to H4, let me zoom it. Hope you can see something like this, guys. Just a moment. I think I'm going to I don't know if you can see this. It's not yeah, I think you can see it now. You can see this. Now you realize one thing, that this is my zone that I'm gonna be basing on trading. This zone and this zone here. Here. This is what I'm gonna be basing on in trading. You get that? So if price closes above this, but there's a high chance price will close above that, can you please record for us this video? I don't think I will be able to record because I'm very tired, guys. I don't think really. So these are our zones that we are going to be trading. Like, these are our main important zones. You get that? So what am I expecting is I expect price to go up, because this is like, let me kind of zoom here so that you can see this. Can you see these points here? Can you see these points here? Now when you see what price is already doing, price is kind of respecting this top zone, but this is also a bearish flag, a bullish flag. A bullish flag means continuation of a bullish trend, and you know very well, for you to identify the bullish flag, you're gonna mark, you see these mini lows. I call them mini lows because it is like, I call them, why am I calling them mini lows? Because it's not a bearish trend, it's a bullish trend. Okay, mini lows. Let me draw a horizontal diagram like this, something like that. Yes, something like that. Okay, now what is this? This is a bullish flag. You get that? A continuation of a bullish trend. Now what I'm expecting price to just break and close above this, because we already have this. You get that? It's just trying to buy time and collecting enough orders before it really moves the market. You get that? So I expect price, what do I expect? I expect price to break above this, and when you see price breaking above this, just go long and keep buying and keep holding that price. So that is what I'm thinking about euro. What? Euro AUD. Yeah, what is it? It's euro AUD. Then if we come to H1, I don't know whether I can see anything in H1. See H1, it's the same thing. The same thing. You can see the same thing. H1, the same thing. Hope you can see that. Yeah. Please, okay, and then then yeah, that's H1 and H4, of course. So I don't know which. So I've finished about euro AUD, and that is what I'm expecting about euro AUD this week, and not even this week, but up to the whole of next month. I expect if price just moves above where I've told you that if price breaks this point up, then I'm expecting it to keep moving up and up and up and up. So I don't know if you have any other which one should I analyze? Which one should I analyze again? Or if you have any question, if you have a question, please don't leave the question on YouTube. Text me on Telegram. I'm also on Telegram. Text me on Telegram any question you have. Don't leave a question on YouTube. Don't leave a comment. Text me on Telegram any question you have. Text me on Telegram any chat that you want me to analyze, because I don't want to choose for you. I also want you to choose for yourself. And I'd say don't text me here. Can you analyze it? The order block method. Now let me tell you one thing, guys. If it's not a must that you have to draw order blocks, you get that. I don't know how to. Order blocks is just like when you're following the trend, but there's a lot of manipulation that it's very hard sometimes for you to spot a real order block, but it's not really very hard. text me on Telegram if you have any chart. Which chart do you want me to analyze? So that is the chart of Euro AUD. That's what I'm expecting on Euro AUD. I just want to see any other question from you guys about any other chart that you want me to analyze. Which charts? Which chart? Drop any. Text me on Telegram the chart that you want me to analyze, so I can analyze. We just finished Euro AUD. Or maybe if you're not texting me, I can choose for you guys. I don't know which one. AUD NZD. Someone is saying AUD NZD. I don't know. AUD NZD. I have really in my stuff here. NZD. So I don't know. Are you guys fine with that type of pair that we analyze? How about we just go to AUD USD? You see, the reason why Euro USD, I would wish you guys could mainly concentrate on USD pairs. Yes, USD pairs or maybe JBP pairs. So let's go to someone is saying Euro USD. If I don't see anything important in that chart, or anything, not anything important, but if I don't see anything much, so let's go to AUD USD first. The first thing that I have to do is, let me first change my work on this. Just a moment. I always use different colors, guys. I always use white. Background I always use none. Grid none. Bull up I always use that to be the green, and bull down I always use that to be red. Bull green. Okay, and then red. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I think so. This is AUD USD, and I told you the first thing is we have to first go to what? High time frames. Okay, so let me first erase. Maybe if I try to analyze anything, but I don't think I'd not looked at these stuffs. Remember one thing is that, guys, as we are approaching, as the year is ending, the markets tend to be like kinda difficult. You get that, So you don't need to overstrain so much in trading this. So now I want you to look at AUD USD. Yeah, let's analyze AUD USD. I love the personal. I'm really glad because there's something that I'm seeing about this AUD USD. So the first thing that you have to realize is you first go to high time frames. Just a moment. So deep, but let me hope you can see that, guys. So I want you to look at that type of candle. I want you to look at this type of candles. What's the name of this candle? This is almost like a railway track. So when you see this type of candles, let me mark these candles. When you see this type of candles here that you're seeing here, a bullish candle and a bearish candle at the same time, these two candles here, that are almost of the same size, and are almost prices next, like the opening and closing prices are almost the same. You get that? So now what you can do in these candles is these are I call them specific candles. Why do I call them specific candles? Because the dealer uses them to manipulate people, and also the dealer uses them, it's where the dealer puts its big money, just like an engulfing candle. You get that? There are candles of manipulation, and also candles where the dealer puts its big money. Now let's move straight away to. So why is it that? Let me first I want you to look at this. I'm expecting AUD USD to first buy. That is what I'm thinking, basing on the way I can see it, because I'm trying to draw the opening and closing prices of the previous candles, because these are candles of the same shape and size, and I'm gonna trade along, of course. So I've seen that is okay. What is seen in weekly chart is, you can see that this, we have got specific candles. This is a specific candle, okay, all the same size, same shape, just the different meanings. Okay, the other one is a bullish, the other one is bearish candle. Now let's go to daily. We can see daily. Now I've marked those zones in weekly. If you see the zone that I marked in weekly, opening and closing prices of those candles. Well, again, I know it's kind of disturbing again. Someone is trying to call me, I think. Just a moment. Just a moment, guys. Just a moment. Hello. Just back it out. Okay. I think my chat isn't getting clear. Why your screen is... I think you can see now again, guys. I think you can now see. It was just a small gold and oil. I rarely trade oil, guys. I just do investments, like, you get that. So now I've already marked my zones here and here of opening and closing price. Now let me go to small time frames, like day one. Okay, I start with the day one. Day one is not a really small time frame, but you can see that we already have a candle here that has broken our price already. That's why I really have this mind that AUD USD could fast buy a bit. You get that? Could really buy, because look at this. It has already closed above our zone that we just marked right now. You get that? Why those zones are very important is a zone sometimes show you the direction. Because after showing the direction, sometimes you need to go deep into analysis so that you can break into having a real proper structure, and how can I say, like a proper entry in the market. Because okay, we have seen the direction. That's what I'm thinking. Like, this is what I'm not thinking, but this is what I'm seeing. I've drawn my zones, and of course you can see this. Get that this kind has already broken our zone. Now if we go to H4, let's see why H4. Let's see. I'm just trying to first use that zone to analyze the... Let me kind of zoom it. You can see in H4. You can see in H4 that we have something like a structure. You can see in H4. I want you to look at H4 very well. If my screen is not very clear, you can also be watching yours as you see whatever I'm drawing, and you also mark whatever I'm drawing. You get that? Now you can see that price was moving at a... Why your screen is done? Can't you guys see my screen? Please tell me before. Can't you guys see my... Someone is saying my screen. You can see my screen. I'll see how to work on it. Let me... Oh my goodness, is there any problem? Please. So I want you to look at this type of candle here. I don't know whether can't you guys see me again? Can't you guys see my screen, please? I don't want to start again and you're not seeing my screen. Please tell me. Please tell me. Yeah, I have so many questions. I'm looking at some... Please analyze gold. Please do on Euro AU card. Okay, I'll do on Euro card also. Let me know if you're still seeing my screen before I keep continuing, guys. Do you sell trading books for beginners, like books that can explain what means by candle? No, I don't sell trading books, guys. Just go to baby pips. Okay, analyze ABP USD. Okay, so let's first finish AUD USD. Please drop a comment if I'm still audible and if you can still see my screen before I keep moving on again. Please tell me if you can see my screen so I can start. Please anyone can leave a comment so I can see the screen so I can keep moving on. Because there's something nice about AUD USD, because this AUD USD we're analyzing that you can see. I have a problem with drawing trend lines. Please talk about it. Okay. I'm not seeing any... Someone is dropping their comment. Can't you guys see my screen, please? Tell me if you can see my screen so I can know. Yeah, tell me if you can see my screen so I can know. Tell me if you can see my screen so I can know. Guys, you're so quiet. Tell me if you can see my screen. Please inform me if you can see my screen so I can know that you can see my screen, so I can continue. Please. Just a moment. Please, you can inform me. Inform me that you can see my screen, please. Inform me that you can see my screen. Yeah, I think my screen can be seen. Okay, I've seen it myself. Okay. Oh, okay, let's move on straight away. Okay. Now, if you look at AUD, I want you to look at, you should also be looking at your own chart. Okay, I'm just trying to draw for you some. I can see it. Okay, if it's rotated wrong, let me restart again.